Welcome. Hello from President Mladenkin. And Mladenkin is going to comment on the current US election happening right now. It is 10:25 Eastern Time, New York time, Toronto time, 7:30 LA time for those who live in Los Angeles. And the election is halfway done. Half the states have closed their polls. And in the half that have closed their polls, Republicans are leading with a decent majority statistically. Absolutely, it's pretty close, but based on like relative historical numbers and stuff like that, the Republicans have gotten an advantage because it is usually very, very close. And there is still California, which I believe is the stupidest state, because it is the stupidest state by far, right after New York. And both those states account for the most electoral votes, which is how many bunches of votes you get towards winning. California has 54 fucking electoral votes, and it's all Democrat. And it's stupid. I visited there. Never, ever, ever will I visit California as long as it's Democrat for the rest of my life. The stupidest fucking state in the whole world. Elon Musk moved his business out of California. He's the richest man in USA, the richest man in the world, and he moved his fucking businesses out of California. Because that's how fucking retarded this state is. To top it off, no shit, why? It also has Hollywood. So, and the music industry and the entertainment industry, which is just pedophilia. So, and then you got New York, which is the fucking New York, the Wall Street Journal, and the fucking retarded shit that comes out of there with their black mayors who are embezzling money from the government and fucking creating laws that just don't make any sense, and letting criminals go on bail 7 times in a row and fucking cause destruction, and housing illegal immigrants and crime and everything. New York and California, you would think they're the two best states in the USA. They're the biggest shit shows. I'm telling, if you're from Sweden and you're watching this video, or if you're from Serbia, or if you're from Australia and you're watching this video, know that I live close to America, and Hollywood, California, Los Angeles, regardless what those fucking rappers 30 years ago said, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, regardless of what those rappers 30 years ago said, Hollywood, Los Angeles, and California is a mentally retarded state. Like, no emotion attached to this statement at all. Just letting you know that objectively, California is mentally retarded. And then right behind them is New York, because of their politics and the institutions that control those states. Like, they also have the most homeless people. You have celebrities with billion-dollar castles, and then right across the street there's people eating shit, sleeping on the hard walk pavement. The Hollywood Walk of Fame Boulevard. You have fucking stars taking photos, celebrities taking photos on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, right? And they kick the poor people off to the side so they could take the photo. Like, it's mentally retarded. It's so stupid. Never go there. I know people from Switzerland, people from cold countries like London and Russia and Finland and Sweden. Nobody wants to leave Sweden, but people from the Balkans, maybe people from near the Middle East, they all want to go to Hollywood in California. Anywhere but there, man. Go to fucking Texas. Go to North Carolina. Go to these northern states. Go to fucking Maine. Go to Michigan. Go to Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. What's this one? Montana, Washington, Colorado, Oregon. Maybe even go to Las Vegas, Nevada. But do not go to California or New York. Like, oh my God. It's the most expensive place to live as well. The most expensive place to live as well. You're going to live in a little fucking room for your life savings. And the system is not in place to help you succeed in those states. You people who are already successful operate there. Nobody goes there and then becomes successful from there. So you got a billionaire Indian who becomes the CEO of Google. And then he moves to California and fucking runs the Democratic Google Party from California. Nobody fucking goes there and then grows up. If you go there, you will be homeless, just like the homeless people there. Anyways, I digress. Just a little background knowledge, because New York and California are providing 70 to 80 electoral votes, and they are going to Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party. But that being said, Mladenkin here will analyze the results of the election, and right now it's looking like the Republicans have a nice lead. So, why is that? Two things I want to say. First of all, the mainstream media in the USA and the people have different opinions. Clearly, because the mainstream media is so corrupt in the USA. It's literally just like the Middle East, except with money. The mainstream media is white-collar corruption. It is all Democrat, and it is so infiltrated that major tech companies are political motivators in elections and brainwashing the population into their political tendencies. I'm not a strong Republican or a strong Democrat. I lean towards both. But I'm telling you the fact that democratic policies have corrupted the United States to a level never seen before. You got like CNN is now corruption on steroids. When I was watching CNN 20 years ago, it was like they were doing half news and then half brainwashing. They don't even fucking hide it anymore. They literally get 9 out of 9 Democrats on a panel, and they don't even disguise their words. They literally say Kamala Harris must win. This is why Donald Trump has to lose. This is what the Republicans are doing bad. This is why the Democrats will save the country. They literally say this outright. What other news channel in the fucking world, even in Russia or the Soviet Union, talks like this? Once again, I am not biased heavily on Democratic sides. I'm not biased heavily on Republican sides. Maybe a little bit more on the Republican side, but I have a lot of Democratic values as well. I'm just telling you the facts. The Democratic policy is brainwashing and so corrupt in the USA to a level never seen before. Google and tech companies and politicians and people who are actually committing crimes like maybe sexual assault or money embezzlement or gun crime or drug crime, if they are Democratic candidates or Democratic advocators in the business world, in the media world, they won't go punished. You don't hear about this. You have to do some digging around. But man, 1000% certainty is if you're a Democratic advocator, you can get away with all sorts of crime. And for sure it happens. Because Democratic companies like Google, they're not neutral anymore. There's no one laying down, and that's what I hope Donald Trump will do. That's the number one thing I hope Donald Trump will do, is to lay down the fucking law. Forget about this immigrant shit. Forget about this abortion shit. Forget about this World War IX shit. Lay down the fucking law equal to every citizen of the United States. Whether you're a billionaire, whether you're an athlete, whether you're a business, whether you're the entire executive branch of a major corporation. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Lay down the law so nobody can break these laws. What am I saying as an example? If you run a Google search, Google is no longer even gives one shit, nor are they obligated to, nor do they give two fucks about what you searched. They just want to shove advertisements and then brainwashing their political agenda to your face. Every goddamn search you type in. And then they put these same biases into their AI. So Google AI, OpenAI, which has now become for-profit closed AI for some odd reason, and Gemini and all the other fucking AIs will promote their own biases. And it's on a national scale. Like, you can't, if you search for what the fuck is the cause of cancer, maybe you'll get an honest response. Why would they lie about, who gives a shit? They don't give two shits if you have cancer. But if you search for something like some news or some biographies and opinions, you're going to get fucking zombified. You're going to get zombified from Google. And then also, the Democrats don't respect the First and Second Amendment. Not the traditional Democrats. Traditional Democrats are a good group. But the modern day brainwashing Democrats don't respect the First or Second Amendment. They want to take away your guns and they want to censor free speech. It's already been happening. Around the world, all left-leaning parties have become so corrupt. It's even worse than communism. They want to censor free speech to protect you. Anytime the government does something like that, it's fascism. It's fascism all over again. It's Nazi Germany all over again. Anytime the government wants to protect you by censoring free speech and what you can and can't say, and then criminalizing based on their own determination who should get criminalized, let alone stripping away your livelihood, as YouTube has done for decades now, of people who have made living on that platform by saying, censoring stuff. What goes? Who are they protecting? Nobody. You think of fucking, who are they protecting? Some 14-year-old girl who doesn't want to hear swearing on YouTube? Why the hell is your platform then promoting those videos to a 14-year-old girl if she doesn't want to hear swearing? Why does a 14-year-old girl have an account on your platform if you don't want her to be exposed to that? You think she can't go to her fucking high school and hear all that swearing and fucking negative shit that goes on in the real world? How the hell are you gonna safe internet security gonna protect somebody from swearing or mature content when that shit is the world we live in? That's fascism. That's not protection. That's dictatorship. That's fascism. That's Nazism. Censoring free speech. And then by doing that, you've just cut off millions of people's of income that they were earning from YouTube. Millions of people's of income that they were earning from the platform. Based on what you say goes. Why? Two reasons. One, you're a left-leaning liberal fascist. And two, you are greed driven and you just want to promote your profits. YouTube didn't used to have ads. YouTube didn't used to be owned by Google. YouTube used to just be YouTube. You post your videos. The first video by the owner of YouTube before he sold it for $2 million to the now Googles of YouTube was him at the zoo. There was an elephant. He's like, look at me, I'm at the zoo. This is the elephant. That was the first video uploaded to YouTube. Has 100 billion views or something. I don't know. And now YouTube has become a $1 trillion company for Google, promoting what they want to say and what will make them the most money, and to stifle all competition. That is Nazi Germany. Worse, because it's on a global scale. That's Nazi Germany. The Allies, France, England, Australia, should all come together and start attacking Google, the Axis foreigner, for fucking censoring people's livelihoods and creating dictatorship on free speech worldwide, and for being a greedy corporation. It's not just YouTube, it's Facebook, Meta, Instagram. I don't know about these other ones, TikTok. They all censor free speech and they promote what they want to promote based on what political things they advocate for and what will generate them the most income. Because with income, they gain power. With money, they gain power. So they want money. They want political influence, and they probably commit crimes, white collar crimes, and all sorts of crimes that go unpunished. So that was the point of this video. Right now, Donald Trump has gained an even larger lead. And I'm going to make another video talking about... actually, fuck it, I'll do it in this video. Now, also... No, I'll do it in another video. I'm going to talk about Hollywood and not the corporations anymore. So this video is talking about how the corporations are corrupt and the political agenda is corrupt in the United States, and how the mainstream media is corrupt and the governments are corrupt. It's a global phenomenon, but it's mostly rooted in the United States. And then the next video, I'll talk about Hollywood's involvement into the corruption and just morals and ethics of famous people, celebrities in Hollywood. So cheers, Mladenkin here. Stay informed, read between the lines, and keep your guns locked and loaded.